Hello beautiful souls, we are doing the reading for Aries and we'll be taking a look at the next 4 months, what major transformations are coming towards you in the next 4 months, or what does the universe, your spirit guide team, want you to change within the next 4 months so that you can move towards your desires. Please only take those messages that resonate, and if they do resonate, I'd like to remind you to subscribe, share and like the videos so that more people can see the messages. All right, guys. So the next 4 months is also when Jupiter is in retrograde from the 4th of September to the 31st of December. So basically for the rest of the year, Jupiter is in retrograde. So whenever Jupiter is in retrograde, there are changes in our life. So we are rethinking, depending on where Jupiter sits in our life, of course, or in our birth chart. And we are rethinking things in our life concerning morals, beliefs, values, life purpose, and so on. So Aries, if you are an Aries ascendant, but only in Vedic sidereal astrology, I'm not talking about our typical Western tropical astrology that most of us in the Western hemisphere are used to, okay? Only Vedic sidereal astrology, Aries, Lagnas. You have Jupiter going retrograde in your first house, and it's the ruler of your 9th and your 12th house. So what does that mean for you? The next 4 months you will be rethinking your health, your body, anything that has to do with your fitness, with your well-being basically, but also internally. You will be considering what really makes you feel good on an internal level. You will be reconsidering your self-love, self-worth, and so on. As the ruler of the 9th house, Jupiter in the first house going retrograde also means that you will be taking a closer look at what your life purpose is, but not only or not specifically in terms of career, but more in terms of what are your responsibilities in life, okay? So that will be a major theme for you in the next 4 months. Also, there could be expenses here for travel, for maybe spiritual things or education that are going on in the next 4 months. But if you have expenses in that respect, or also concerning your health, they will be beneficial, okay? So you will have more like an investment into something that will bring you further, health-wise or education-wise or even spiritually. All right, that being said, we are coming back to the tarot reading. This is for Aries, no matter in what kind of system, Vedic or tropical, it doesn't really matter. You can watch from your sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever floats your boat. You know the drill. Just go with your intuition on that. All right, Aries, what transformations are coming towards you in the next 4 months? Aries, what is the energy here for you guys? All right. And I want to get the messages out. Now that's interesting. We flipped over to Gemini. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, or there could be a lot of Gemini energy, quirkiness around you. And I didn't see another card underneath this. So first we have Azure Vault, the blue temple. Wow, we have a lot of the color blue here. And then we have Rex Marinus, the drowned king. Wow, we will get into this a little later and clarify with the tarot and get into the meaning of each of these oracle cards. But first I want to get them all out so that we can get a major energy. All right, so the major transformations will be concerning the North Node, your destiny. Like I said, it's all about Dharma, 9th house themes, which is about your development, your personal development. Where do you want to go? What is your life purpose? Okay, this is the North Node. It's your destiny. It's what you came here to do. Not only in career, it can be for career, but also as your personal growth is involved. And we have Pisces, so you could be dealing with a Pisces in your life, or you could also have strong Pisces in your chart, of course. But Pisces energy is about being really spiritual, being a mystic, having insights, and I just feel like your intuition is getting better and better all the time here, Aries. What do you not see? What's coming towards you? What is hidden from you right now? Or what do you need to be aware of? What is in your subconscious mind? And the universe wants you to see. We have birds of a feather. So this is kind of you meeting your soul tribe, or you kind of finding a group that you will belong in better maybe than right now. Or if there are issues with friends, with social circles, I just feel like there are positive changes that you might not be seeing here. We have waking the lion. So there is some inner strength that is innately within you, Aries, that you don't see. Maybe at this time, maybe you feel drained, or you feel like some situations have had a toll on you lately, but you will reawaken the lion within you, this inner strength. And we have smoke and mirrors, okay? All right, smoke and mirrors also being about illusions, seeing things for what they really are, and other people being, or situations being, a reflection of what's going on internally, first and foremost. All right, what does the universe want you to change in your life, Aries? Cosmic egg, your Kundalini is rising, definitely. So what I'm seeing at the first glance for you without any clarifiers is that you are growing here in terms of your spiritual knowledge, in terms of your spiritual connection, and you will have major insights and revelations internally for you. You will get back in your power, and you will move closer towards what is destined for you in this life. But let's clarify now with the tarot cards. All right, so why do we have the blue temple? So I'm getting a lot of mysticism with these cards. There's definitely some sense of awakening for you guys here. Becoming more innately connected with God consciousness, with everything that is, with your spirit guides, angels, whatever you believe in. It's also the color for relaxing your mind. So I feel like some of you are really getting insights into something here. And I feel like you've been through something that was pretty uncomfortable, like a breakup or some disharmony in your life with other people, or even with a part of yourself. There's some sort of imbalance, maybe there's trust issues or something like that, but you are definitely starting to question things in your surroundings, if not in the world as a whole. And you're coming more in connection with yourself, okay? So it's all about reconnecting with your true self, with your true essence, which is infinite consciousness. With the Rex Marinus, the Drowned King, it's an energy of you having received a blow to the ego for some of you. So it's kind of you're learning humbleness or humility. It's kind of you're learning to let go of your ego here. And there's a whole sense of a whole theme that's going on here with this awakening, the cosmic egg at the end. So there is a process here, a learning curve that you are granted here. It's like an opportunity for you to see things from a different perspective, getting out of the ego and learning something here. We have the Three of Wands in the reverse, clarifying this. So I feel like some of you are lost at the moment in terms of your direction. We also have the North Node, and it's all about finding your purpose, finding your direction in life. The North Node is our true north, our compass. Where do we want to go? What do we need to learn in this life? It's our soul mission, basically, okay? So I feel like some of you are pretty out of balance here. Like I said, you could have gotten a blow to the ego, something uncomfortable might have happened, or whatever the cause was or the reason behind this was, you are definitely getting more in tune with your innermost self and questioning things here, okay? The North Node or your true calling will be visible to you if you kind of walk the path, okay? If you kind of put effort into something, if you go after your daily work, after your routine. It's about effort and discipline and having a little bit of patience also. With the Pisces card, you have the Mystic here. So Pisces is all about getting insights, going with the flow, accepting what is, and letting your life be guided, basically, by your heart, by what feels good. So I feel like you will be finding your true soul mission here, your purpose, if you give it a little bit of time. If you connect with yourself on a deeper level, then definitely things are coming through. If you do that, you will find fulfillment. We have the Nine of Cups coming out here. So this is total bliss and fulfillment. You will be really happy and your dreams will come true, but you need to step into yourself. You need to reconnect with yourself. So for those of you who have been living mainly in the outside world, who were kind of driven by status or money or security. I'm not judging this, okay? We've all been at this stage in some point of our life. Some of us still are, and it's important. It's important to be able to pay your bills and stuff like that, of course. And also living in luxury is pretty awesome, let's face it. But I feel like you could have been unfulfilled. But this is ruled by Jupiter, this card. So Jupiter is in retrograde, and you will kind of question how can you really be happy? And if you trust your intuition, if you dive deep into your subconscious, you will find the answers, even if you feel out of balance or lost at this time, okay? So there is a reconnection with your true heart's purpose here. What you don't see is birds of a feather, which talks about the community where you fit in. You might be surrounded by great friends, like-minded people. This could be your family, this could be friends, this could be even an online kind of community. It doesn't really matter what this is, but there are people here, or even energies, angels, that are supporting you here. Some of you might be afraid to let go of things or even people in your life that are not really making you happy, that you feel that you have outgrown, but you're not walking away, because you might fear that what comes afterward might not be better, if that makes sense, okay? You're still holding on to something even though you feel it's not right anymore. Let's put it that way, whatever that is. Why do we have the Waking the Lion card here? So you're definitely reconnecting with your inner strength, okay? The King of Cups reminds us to reconnect with your emotions. Whatever feels out of balance or harmony, we need to look at it, okay? Be careful with alcohol is what I'm getting for some of you. Don't overindulge, okay? Some of you could be fleeing into these kind of things, substances, whatever it is, or even if it's too much sweets or something like that, you know, too much sugar. It's kind of a recompensation for something that didn't go right for some of you, not everybody, of course. But yeah, it's definitely important here to let go of self-limiting beliefs, is what I'm hearing, and to reconnect with your emotions. Also, the Leo here, the lion that comes out, so you could be dealing with a Leo or have strong Leo aspects in your own chart. This might also be not for everybody, but if you are someone or have been somebody who was a lot or who was very much concerned with your own things, okay, being a bit egotistical, being a bit self-concerned, I feel like you're letting that go. It's time to let that go. And you know, also the birds of a feather card is talking about you opening up towards other people's needs on a deeper basis, okay? You not only have your own best things in mind anymore, for those of you who resonate with it, okay? So you're opening up towards that. You're letting go of self-limiting beliefs. You're letting go of past conditionings. That also comes out with the smoke and mirrors. There were some sort of illusions that you had in your life, things that you were maybe told as a child or whatever, or that you have gathered throughout the years of your life experience that were illusions that didn't really benefit you, okay? So you're reconnecting with what's really good for you, what's really making you happy. And definitely for some of you, it's stepping out of the ego and seeing that you are part of a greater whole. And I feel like some of you are coming to this realization that you are a part of the whole. So there's definitely a big awakening going on here. I love that. Smoke and mirrors. It's also what others or what situations, not only people, are reflecting back to you is always something that's going on within you. Be aware of that. The universe wants you to see that everything that's happening in the outside has somehow to do with your internal condition. So if things are not going right in the outside, if they make you feel uncomfortable, you need to look at what's making you uncomfortable within your body. First, look at your body, sit with your emotions, and then feel and let the emotions talk to you, basically, and see what comes up. Connect with your emotions, especially if they are uncomfortable. Okay, what do we have here? Yes, definitely time for you to rest and heal from something that was not very beneficial, something that was hard, harsh in a way. Resting, sleeping, meditating, reconnecting with yourself, and tapping into your own essence, into your own mysticism. I feel like you are really connected, even though you might not believe it. But that is just because you were conditioned to always look in the outside world, possibly, okay? So you need to take a closer look at what's going on within you, what really makes you happy. And you have this upward movement here, the Kundalini energy rising at the top, at the bottom of your spine. It's awakening, and you are getting more insights here. I love that. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles coming out talks about wealth, talks about self-care. It talks about feeling abundant also and secure. So it's also taking responsibility about your body, about your health, about your soul and soul evolution here. You're coming to a major conclusion within the next 4 months here, Aries, about what's really making you happy, where will you go, and you will reconnect with some sort of mysticism here, with your innermost self, with your guides. Maybe you haven't thought this possible, but there's this sort of awakening that I'm seeing for you. Love this energy for you. All right, let's get one more card of advice here. Wow, the Tower card. Let the Tower happen. Let things crumble, okay? Look at that. Powerful cards here. 3 major arcana cards, so there's definitely a big change coming towards you, and it's a very positive change. The Death in the reverse is a sign for you to let go of the old, move away from things that are no longer fulfilling you. Okay? Even when it comes to your habits, your ways of thinking, go with your emotions. If you let your emotions guide you, your feelings, what doesn't feel good, if you really take that into account and be aware of what's not making you feel good and you act on that, that will lead you towards your goal, is what I'm getting. So you need to make some changes here. You need to nourish yourself a little more, your body, but also your mind and your psyche, your emotional side. And you need to let go of what's no longer working. You know, the Tower comes in and shakes up what is not standing on solid ground. And you might have felt it for a while, that something is not like it should be anymore, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, a career, a job. It doesn't really matter what it is. Or even the way that you treat yourself, your body, you will feel it. However this resonates. If it doesn't work for you anymore, the Tower comes in to shake it up, and it will get you some sort of epiphany. So within the next 4 months, you will get this awakening of sorts. You will see clearly the illusions, the masks, the veils are coming down, and you will see things, and you will graduate here. You will find your true calling. You will find your responsibility for yourself, basically. And you will learn something really important here and move on from what has been stuck. You will let go of any sort of disbalance or imbalance or disharmony in your life. And all you have to do is listen to your emotions and see what's right for you and what's not right. Okay, and there will be this huge awakening for you. Love that energy. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Wishing you all the best, Aries. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye.